Okay, so the second part of our little activity here is again, the idea is what can we do to get kids to write on our PDFs that we already have? One option is Kami, which was the kind of first part. The other part that I like is actually using Google Slides for it. So there's a couple more steps to this one. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the uh, little text boxes that were already there. I'm going to change the size of my paper, if you will, on my Google Slides. So I'm going to go to page setup from file page setup, and I'm going to change this to a custom size. And we know that our papers are 8.5 by 11, so I'm going to change this to 8.5 by 11, and it's going to create a page that is 8.5 by 11. Notice that it is portrait. So if you wanted a landscape, it would just be 11 by 8.5. Now what I need to do is I need to basically embed my PDF as a background. The way that I'm going to do that is I need to actually make my PDF um, as a image file, like a PNG or a JPEG. So easiest thing that I found is making sure that you have downloaded Acrobat Reader. So I'm going to open up my Acrobat Reader, and when I open that up, I'm going to open up a PDF that I have. Okay, and from here, I'm going to make sure that my PDF is being seen on just the whole screen. And now to get this as a PDF, the program that I have found, there's a couple different options that you can do. One easy one is called Snip. So you go and find the Snip and Sketch file, and what you're going to be doing, it will pull up a thing that looks like this, and we're going to do a new snip right now. And so you basically click and drag what you want to be for your PDF, and then it will show up right here. And then you simply save that as a PNG or JPEG file. So I am going to save this. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to keep that for right now. And then once I have that file, I can go back into here. I'm going to be changing my background to an image, and I'm going to go and find that image. And here's this image right here. I will drag that in, and I am now done. And there is my image. The kids can't drag and pull stuff away. The way that they would answer questions in here is they would be creating a text box and putting their answers in here. As you saw with the other activity, if they want to zoom in because this is really far away, they can zoom in here so that they can see it better. They know that 5 plus 10 is 15 newtons. And then they can go ahead and put the arrow. One of the nice things doing it in slides is they can insert a shape and choose an arrow, and they can make their arrow look a little bit nicer that way. So that would be a second way that you can get the kids to work on PDFs that we already have.